Okay. Now that we have looted a bit... Oh, can't save right now. Is that because we're technically too close to that guy over there? Whatever monster this may be. Well, now let's investigate what the heck this is. I think it's going to be probably something insanely powerful. Basilisk. Something like that. Probably question mark, question mark, question mark. This level. That'd be my guess. 14 only. Tell you what, very doable. Very doable indeed. That's a good match for us. We are 14 right now. And, oh, knock you down. I think we did manage to get you to actually, you know, like, get knocked out of the air, and that gives us more opportunity to deal significant damage to you. Take this opportunity to throw on Gwen, and then wait for Stamina to come back to give you an Ard. You seem to want to protect whatever it is over here. You don't really want to fight us for whatever reason. Okay, you're back in the air. Oh, except that was our Ard. So if you could just like wait a little bit. Whoa, you're shooting the poison at us. You can do that, of course. That was also very preemptive. Come back here. We got the stamina now. Come on. Come on. Do that. There we go. That's what we want you to do. Just hang out down here. We can take you out. While you're all stunned and whatnot. We don't quite have this. Now we do. Try to sneak in some strong attacks here. It feels like that's probably a good opportunity to do that. That did something bad to us. Let's drop some healing. Late on the Ard. Could potentially put up some Quens as well. I'm trying to make sure that we have enough stamina to use Ard basically whenever it's available to us. This guy does... Whoa, not sure we've seen that one before. Guy does seem to want to fly up a lot. Which means we can do some of this and take him out. So, we were supposedly guarding some treasure. Basilisk, mutagen, and venom, and hide. All might be useful things for us. What exactly was that treasure, though? In here? That's unfortunate. This, it would seem. Sapphire dust, Verdant Archer's gambeson, and steel plates. Was that it? I think that was it. Yeah. Now, grayed out. So let's take a look at. I think it was a chest plate was the big thing. Come on. Here. It is light armor, so we'll have lower resistances, but it's only level 7 armor, so it would seem as though it is probably not as good as what we currently have, which is level 10 armor. So, again, probably mostly just something we'll end up selling in. The materials that we got from the enemy itself might actually be more useful to us. Allow us to possibly alchemize some more things. Is there anything else on this little island here, or is that pretty much it? Probably it. I don't know if there's anything on that even smaller island over there. Drowners in between. It looks tiny. So tiny that almost no way there could be anything over there. There are definitely drowners there. Can we snipe them? Cannot do that now? That's a concern. We do kind of need to... Oh, that's because we're not selecting the crossbow. Please shoot them. Please shoot them. Please. In the face. Possibly in the face. Or really anywhere. Anywhere will do. They're going to drown us if you do not pull up the crossbow, like, pretty much immediately. They're everywhere right now, it seems. I'm not sure if we get experience for taking these guys out down here. We don't get loot from them. Probably surface, like, right now. Yeah, that's like a lot of drowners. So I feel like it's going to tell us this is the end of the world. But I am curious just yet if there's any reason at all to go here. The drowners guarding something? Probably not. It is probably just an empty island in the middle of nowhere. I'm pretty sure it is an empty island in the middle of nowhere. Also, check this one over here. Yes, it's slightly bigger. But I'm suspecting it'll probably be the same deal. So, let's just confirm. Any herbs even? None of that? Doesn't seem like it. Except for the buckthorn off the side here, probably. Assuming that's what this is. Actually, buckthorn that is remarkably close. Usually you have to go out fairly deep to find it. I don't know if we have any crafting recipes, any alchemy ingredients, or alchemy items that we would want to create that would actually require buckthorn. Obviously, we had it as a quest item that we needed previously. But from then on out, for the most part, just ignored it. If we needed more of it, then, well, here we go. Here's some. A fair bit at that. Just in case. Whoa, that fish startled me. I thought that was another one of those packs of drowners. Might have been trying to sneak up on us. But anyways, let's head back to shore. And see what else is over there. Yes, we could theoretically take even more buckthorn here if we really wanted to, but I'm assuming we might not even need any of it. So I'm assuming getting more than what we just picked up is probably quite a bit of overkill. Can we climb this cliff face and get up onto shore? Yes, it looks like we can. Okay, cool. And let's take a quick look, maybe at whether we can, in fact, craft any new things, alchemize any new things. What with our new ingredients from taking down that monster earlier. There's still one decoction that we can do. It does seem like it's still just this reliever's decoction. The oil is nothing there. Yeah, a potion's one. Killer whale, what? Oh, we did need buckthorn for something. Okay. Interesting, so that did pay off, it seems. Increases breath supply while underwater by 50% and improves vision while diving. Sure. Okay. Didn't even realize we had that. That recipe, at least. So, okay. Now we can do that. And then, is there anything we should be keeping an eye out for here on the coastline, or are we mostly just confirming that? Oh, let's see. There's a boat here. There is also theoretically some kind of building here. Question mark fairly close by, and that exclamation point will be a full-blown quest. So, definitely getting somewhere in that case. There is said boat. Is the Widow's Grotto. Oh, yeah. Speaking of grottos, my guess would be, if we were to say, look at whatever the Widow quest was, which I believe was also Witcher contract. Is it this? The White Lady? Yeah, talk to the Widow. Would probably lead us here, in which case we probably don't want to go in here, because, again, we missed a previous opportunity to negotiate a price with someone. That looks like another sunken ship that we could potentially investigate. There are definitely drowners here, though. There's hidden treasure, actually. I'm not entirely sure where you're referring to that hidden treasure being, though. It is on that island. Okay, yeah. Here's what we're seeing there. And those are a bunch of... Oh my god, we were concerned about drowners previously. There's a drowner directly on top of us already. We're having just been in the water ever so briefly. Wow. They're apparently everywhere over here. And I can't even pull out the crossbow quickly enough to shoot them, I don't think. Try, but... Yeah, there's a swarm of them headed our way. Carol, please do this. Right away. And keep on shooting. Keep on shooting. Okay, but you can stop now. Now you can stop. And can we at least make it to this island here? I don't think this is the one that officially has the hidden loot on it. But it does look like it still has some wreckage. We could still have something, if we could climb it at all. We may not be able to do. This was what originally caught my attention. That barrel gonna be something that we can take? Yes, it is. You have something inside. As do you. Okay. Could even duck down below and see if there's additional stuff here, but I'm a little skeptical. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. So then, we'll loop around to the next island. This might be the one that technically has the quest marker on it. There's obviously a chest right there. And some thing? That's a person, I'm pretty sure. Or was. Okay. I think we've seen that type of chest plate before, and it's not great unless it's a particularly high level. So I suppose there's still a chance. I wouldn't count on it. More drowners out there, yes. Looks like that's really our destination, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at least drowners there. That is, well, I'm assuming... Oh, Muckiners, actually, are far stronger. Level 15, which is actually slightly higher than us. I believe we are 14 right now. So, that's a little bit tricky. Could even see if we can loot this from here. Quickly, take it all! There's nothing to take care of. Read the letter, even while we're swimming. Letter. Collect the goods from the same crate as usual. If you get it to the drop-off on time, you get the full sum we agreed to. If you get it there no later than a week after we agreed, you'll get half. If you're later than a week, you're dead. Hugo. P.S. Don't wait. Don't want any witnesses. If someone notices you, kill them first. Ask questions later. Ghost of Rex. I think we've been there before. Yeah, I don't know why this is empty here when we try to loot that one. Take that. Oh, there's definitely something here. It is red, which suggests that... at least I thought it was. Suggested that it was a quest item of some variety. Here it is. Fiber. Good sword. Lunar shards. That looks like that goes under somewhere. Hold on. Like that actually leads to a cave. Let's regain our breath. Maybe even save. And then investigate further. I'm curious what this Coast of Rex thing is, because we've been there. That is down here. Coast of Rex. Yeah, I wonder if maybe it's even referring to someplace that we've already been. But then I wouldn't think the quest would show up. It's probably a treasure hunt. Coast of Rex. Yeah. Level 13 it is. Ah, it is a good fit for us. It says find the cargo using your Witcher senses 3 out of 4. So yes, we did read the letter, and it does seem that it is directing us somewhere where we have already been. But we have one more thing we've not yet found. Or actually, is it over here where we're supposed to find that? Even if it says Coast of Rex, is it not actually by... I went past it. The Coast of Rex? It's actually over here? Or this is like a continuation of the Coast of Rex? I don't know. Supposedly there's more stuff down here. This looks very interesting. Assuming that, oh dear, there's something here, which there may not actually be, because this might be a dead end. It really didn't look like it was a dead end. Looks like it's just an extension of where that treasure chest was. Let's go back up for air. And then... it's supposed to be in this circle right here. We're in the right area. And it's not that. Unless that's bugged. We might have just gone close enough to get these guys' attention. Not sure about that. But is there another chest somewhere underwater, maybe? We have not yet seen? What I'm wondering? I feel like those Muxners... they are onto us now? No, maybe not. Any additional signs of tests here? Down here. This is just about the edge of this circle. Assume we could take it from... no, we've not taken it from this chest yet. It's gotta be this, right? There's a red circle around it. A red outline. Iron Braid sword. Okay, I'm not necessarily sure that that chest had much notable in it, but ultimately did have what we were looking for to complete the quest itself. Can we take you guys out? At least one of you. Ideally, separate you a little bit. Feel like the battle music started. Seems like we're in combat right now, and yet the closest of these guys ran away from us. I really don't want to fight you all simultaneously, because that will not end well for us. You guys are strong enough that that will not work. Ow. Oh, I just... what? We had Jordan on? Oh, we had, Igloo. What I meant to. I suppose that worked, in a way. Now with 2 of them down, this should start to get a fair bit easier. As these guys start to bail on them. Might be a third. I think that's a third down there. Okay. I think it's just you now. You're just a ground. You're a pushover, comparatively speaking. Okay. Cool. Only one of you guys dropped stuff? I'm disappointed in you. Okay. Yeah. I don't think there's much else on this island then. There's another area over here. Is that technically just a peninsula? It might be. Yeah, that's a peninsula, not an island. Technically speaking. Okay, so maybe let's head back to the mainland in that case. see if there's anything over here by these sunken ships, and seems like that could definitely be the case. I'm looking at this barrel at least. And it has water. Fantastic. Barrel, it is floating in the water, has water. There's water at the bottom of the ocean. Remove the water from the bottom of the ocean. Okay. So, let's scale this. I'm not sure if we can. Come on, Geralt. Work those calves. Yeah, not a problem. However, cannot really run when he's scaling a cliff face. Imagine that. Come on, dude. Hit the gym. Yeah, so that's where we were. That's the peninsula. This is the quest indicator of sorts. They're bandits, which means we're probably about to get into a fight with these guys. But the fact that it's a quest indicator, not a question mark, suggests that it might be more complex than that. John Verdon.
Which,
okay.
John Verdon, remember? You saved me from the
no.
drowners.
Oh,
It was cobblers then? Nah, why, my purse is bursting.
With coin that belonged to the refugees. Vengeance tastes sweet.
I thought you'd come for your reward. I'll gladly pay, mind you. You saved my life, no two ways about it. But, if you're looking for a bruising, well, you'll find it.
So, we apparently saved this guy from drowners. I have no recollection of that having happened, but apparently that happened at some point. And we can take the coin as a reward for having done that. Or we can say, no, buddy, you clearly have gotten into some shady business here. Looks like you've been robbing people or something like that. I mean, your group is consisting of people who are called bandits, so kind of gave you away. So, do we take the high road, or do we take the low road? One leads to coins, one leads to justice? Justice.
Should have left you there, tied up, right at the water's edge.
Well, you can't turn back time. But I'm willing to see to it your conscience don't torment you long. Get him!
Alright, how tough are these guys? Thought I saw one that was level 5. Yes, this should be a case. 3 even? John Verdon is 5. So yeah, strongest guys is 5. This should be a takeover. Now, is there a chance that this guy is actually like the most important guy in the game and we absolutely must have him alive? Yeah. You know, based on our experiences thus far, it's probably going to be the case. But, you know, on this occasion, no, I say that jokingly. On this occasion, I'm pretty confident that this is not going to be a hero situation or anything like that. This guy mostly seemed like he was a bloke, first and foremost. He was really 4 blokes. One person will get that right. Then, other than that, loot. Stealing from the people who stole from other people. Does that make us any better than he was? Yeah, and then we try to take the moral high ground and say, well, but see, oh, hold on. What is this? Letter from Tobin. Okay. Go on. Dear Mother, everything has gone very well so far. I still have a considerable ways to go to the city, but as soon as I get there, I will dispatch this letter and set about writing another. I miss you and Father horribly. I'm being extremely careful with the coin you gave me. I've not spent hardly a thing, and that's probably why the bandits were so fond of targeting you. Once I find employment, I will set aside an amount every week and send you my savings regularly. Tell Yolanda I love her greatly, and will send for her soon. come be with my wife, of course. I spoke with a certain Temerian, who told me there are more merchants in the city than ants in the woods, and that scribes are always wanted. I believe he spoke the truth. Yeah, by merchants, not sure if he means the wholesome kind. You're Tobin. Give Fido a good belly rub for me. Oh. So the thing is, like, I could probably be Tobin right there. But that's probably not a good sign. Yeah, so I suppose, like, maybe there's a chance that that guy was going to tell... We'll take this stuff and sell it. Next opportunity. I suppose there's a chance that maybe the guy was going to say, like, oh, hey, by the way, yeah, so I'll give you the coins, and also, if you could, like, help out with... I mean, he's not going to help out that Tobin guy, right? He killed him. So, maybe that wouldn't have been the case, but who knows what else we might have been able to do had we opted to keep it alive instead. We chose to go the moral route there, which, of course, may or may not have been the right thing in your eyes, but gave it a shot. Seemed fitting on that occasion, because I honestly had no recollection of ever having helped that guy before. Are these bandits as well? Is Erston? No, those are peasants. Okay, this might be one of those little villages. And by little villages, I mean it is 3 buildings.
Good, sir.
There are still Verdanians, though, so, like, you know, maybe don't take all that loot there that I was about to swipe. Do you guys have, say, like... Yeah. Fast travel location. One of these. Ooh. See what it has to say about this spot. It's a little hard to do when we're standing directly on top of it. War has caused countless refugees to flee to Maria. With the ponds are blockaded, they've tended to flood villages which, like Erston, are located close to the river crossings. So this is sort of like a place where a bunch of Temerians have taken refuge. Okay. Thought I saw a merchant symbol somewhere nearby. It'd be kind of nice. Care for your sword, soldier. They know too much. Soldier can wear a dirty jerkin, rank footcloths, and stained greaves. Soldier can walk around unshaven, can sink to high heaven, or even have the mange. But his sword must always shine as if straight from the forge. For in battle, neat clothing and eye-pleasing appearance will not save anyone's life, but a sword will, as long as it's well cared for. The man at the dull end knows what he's doing. So how should you care for your blade? Simple. After every battle, wipe all blood and guts off of it, take an oil-soaked linen rag, and give it a good rub down. If you're fighting in swamplands or in heavy rain, it's worth your while to coat the blade in beeswax. I don't think that's actually something we can do, but interesting. You should sharpen its edges regularly using a good whetstone. It's important to take your time in doing this. Each movement should be steady and delicate, like you're stroking a... Yeah. If your sword develops rust, it means you're slovenly and lazy. Oh.
And
hey.
we shall see what comes of this new partnership of yours.
Chris Foreign Pose, thank you for the raid here. We are playing some Witcher 3 blind here, and we are just exploring northern Velen / the outskirts of Novigrad, more so the outskirts of Novigrad. Oh, we're just reading stuff here, so yeah, there's nothing to really see here. I don't think it's actually frozen. I'm just reading. That's all. So if your sword develops rust, it means you're slovenly and lazy oaf. Take some sand in your hand and at once scour the blade till the stains disappear. Take heed though, not to cut your fingers in the doing, for then you won't be any good to anyone. Okay. So we're just checking out this area here, this little village, which may or may not have a trader of some variety, which would be kinda nice if that were the case. Then we could, you know, like, talk to said person and dump some of the many pieces of junk / low-level loot that we've picked up recently. It's been a fair bit of that.
Old thumbs today.
Okay. And it looks like everyone here is in good health, but not really. So, I'm wondering, like, is there actually anything else of note in this area, or is it mostly just there are a couple of buildings that we could theoretically loot some stuff from, but that's about it? Because that kind of feels like that's going to be the case. Pretty simple loot that is kind of just junk. It's the kind of stuff that we sort of like to be able to just, yeah, sell to a merchant somewhere. Get it off our hands. I mean, not that it weighs very much, but feels like it's starting to add up. Even if, in truth, that may not really be the case. Ah! Emo's based off Hades. Ooh, awesome. Yeah, what game were you playing?
So buckwheat
Were you doing some Hades?
It'll pay off, they said.
Well, he says I talk too
Like,
much.
we could attempt to loot this stuff, as long as those guards aren't taking a peek. And I don't see where they went. And I... Not like that was any good, anyway. So, okay, sure. Profane. Sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't recognize it. Also, can't go through that building. There are the guards. And apparently there's not really anything else to do there. Oh, this, okay, appears to be a bit of an outpost. Probably where the Redanians are actually coming from. Because this may very well be on the border of the Pontar. I think it is. No worries, thanks for stopping by. Admittedly, I am probably not far away from signing off myself here, because we've been going for quite a few hours already, and it is, what? Almost 1 a.m. local time? So, yeah. Let's just take a quick peek at where we are in this area here. Oh, we've not yet checked out this spot, and we've come close. We actually probably approached it from this angle previously, and might have thought about trying to swim across. We have made it from the north this time round, so we could see what this question mark is all about. I'm kind of curious. Let's maybe give that a shot. That might be the last thing we do today. Now, will this be some kind of... Yeah, monster nest. Rot fiends or devourers, it would seem. Usually those are a reasonable enough level for us to fight, but let's see. You are 6. Okay, no big deal. Yeah, 80, that'll do. Should be able to take you out quite handily. Oh, I really thought you were going to explode there. Usually you explode when you're on relatively low HP. Instead, you're just going to whack our face off. There we go. Now, please explode. Okay, like, explode. There we go. Okay, get your loot. Then you guys. Same deal. 2-shot first. Was it us or the Rock Fiend? It was close. I don't know. One explodes, the other one also explodes, and then are there any more? There seems to be at least one. Hello? Well, we could play Ring Around the Rosie, or I could cheat and do that. Sorry. What can I say? We can shoot fire bolts out of our hands. It's not fair. You guys didn't really stand a chance. Okay, so yeah, you know, you did appear to eat some humans. So maybe
nest needs
that's
to be destroyed.
Reason enough to destroy your nest, which is actually here. Okay. Let's make that happen. And then maybe get back to where you once belong. Which makes a rot fiend pop up out of said nest. Actually, devour, only to be blown up by said explosive, except surprisingly didn't do much damage to you. So, like, he could also, yeah, proceed to blow up. That would be lovely. More of the same stuff, however. Let's check the actual nest itself for loot, which was here. Somewhere here? No, that's in fact just a really bad sword. Here it is. You know, the place with all the skulls around it. Yeah, nothing amazing there. But it's something. And then the check for it, yeah, it looks like it's mostly going to be rusty swords that I think the last time we tried to sell one of those, we saw that it was worth precisely 1 coin. So that's not exactly going to be a difference maker. But still, see if there's anything else. Those maces, I think, are also pretty much valueless. We're kind of looking for something bigger and badder than that. Also just making sure that there aren't any additional enemies here that are going to sneak up behind us. We've had our fair share of that today already, so let's spare ourselves. That's also probably going to be pretty much worthless. Nothing to loot there. Okay. So I think in that case, we've just about looted everything on this little... I don't know if this is a... I don't think it was an island. Peninsula? Maybe that's the right word. But anyways, we could see if any of those herbs happen to be the difference maker in terms of being able to craft something new now, but I don't think that's going to be the case, because those aren't crazy rare ones there.